more.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 36-yard line in the running game, making its presence felt. The Hokies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. Fundamental football with the Hokies.
Now, they also did a lot of work in the trenches this year on both sides, so run blocking should be better more times than not, especially if you're calling the right run versus the right front. But on the defensive side of the ball, the gap integrity is better, especially when you try to do things like jet sweeps and things like that. So the trench battle should be a lot better this year. Now, after a few plays of using our running back, I'm going to pull up my sub menu here by pressing up on the D-pad. I'm going to have my backup come in for the next play because we've already been using our star running back a little bit, and with wear and tear, we don't want to wear him down too quickly.
Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Got the first down and still on his feet. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Great job by the back on the option.
And this defense really wanted to come out and set the tone and be physical.
Another small thing you may have noticed or maybe didn't, because they didn't really talk about it too much, they did redo the kicking animations, which is something they've done for the first time in many, many years. The kicking animations for this game and Madden had kind of been the same for a long time, so if you notice, they did motion capture new, more accurate kicking animations. Small detail, but I think it does make kicking look a lot better. And I mean, we just want the game to look as realistic as possible. And what a tackle right there. Holy.
To be matchups where they stay away from, because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Now, with all of those new plays they also added a bunch to the defensive side of the ball, too. So this nickel single mug's a new formation, and you'll notice some crazy blitzes, some crazy stunt plays in here. So we're going to call this play here, see if we can maybe free up some of the defense to get to the quarterback.
Some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops, hoping for a chance today.
A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30.
Now it's third down. I like to send pressure on third down. Crowd's rocking. I did shade inside. Man coverage is pretty tight. They did work with man coverage this year, but when you're playing cover zero, you don't have that safety help. You can get burnt just like that. I did shade inside, but sometimes a good receiver, if he has position, which he did, he cooked us to the house. And they also said that it's going to be harder to do those zero blitzes against good QBs this year, and Carson Beck is one of the better rated QBs in the game. They get the ball out hot a lot quicker this year, so you can't really abuse those defenses quite like you could last year, and we paid for it on this play.
Went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They're testing the right side here. Runs ahead and powers.
Now notice right here how my running back's ability starts to glow. That means he is up tiering his ability. Now your abilities can go up or down a tier in game based on performance. So his downhill ability just got upgraded. So now I want to give him the ball and take advantage of this as we're going to truck forward for the first down. Now, another great feature this year is we can quick slide our line by flicking the right stick. So they have a star pass rusher on the left. If I want a half slide, all I had to do was flick my right stick to the left one time. If I want to do a full slide, then you just tap it to the left twice, and same thing for the right side of the field. So now you can slide your line to either side without having to press a bunch of extra buttons. Now right here, we're going to try out another new play this year, the RPO peak Y pop. Now this is a really cool one because you can hand it off, you can throw it to the tight end if they overcommit, or you could hit the outside if they play off coverage. So there's a possibility we could have everything here, but the outside does look open, so we're just going to hand it off and pick up the easy yards that way. Now right here, I kind of predetermined where I want to go. It looks like I've got a one-on-one press. The deep ball is good this year. If the DB doesn't get his head around, he can't go for the pick, but he does actually get his head around at the last couple of seconds there.